Hey, this is Angie.
And I'm Brian.
And we are Happy Healthy Vegan. So there's been a lot of activity over on YouTube about Beyonce's big announcement on Good Morning America.
Tighter than when I deprived myself of food and got the weight off fast, and the weight stayed off.
So there was a wide range of responses to my YouTube video, ranging from, kind of critical of me, saying that I'm being too harsh, that we need to give her time, she's making baby steps, and that it seems obvious that she will eventually, get rid of her leather and fur and mink eyelashes and all that kind of stuff.
That's how it works for most people.
Yeah, that would be great. But all the way to a much harsher response than I had, basically saying that Beyonce is setting us all up, that, within a matter of time, she'll make a big announcement that the vegan diet failed her. So I really felt that I was definitely in between those two viewpoints, and I was just kind of waiting to see what would happen. Well, it turns out...
You didn't have to wait too long.
I know! It's in shocking news. It seems that there was quite a bit of information left out of the GMA announcement.
Yeah, apparently we found the mother clip that they took all this Beyonce quotes from, and Beyonce, in her own words, said...
Now, I still eat meat, and it's all about balance.
So there you have it. I guess Beyonce is not vegan.
So what about all these videos all the vegans made about Beyonce the past few days?
Well, I guess that only leaves, the whole plant-based discussion.
Yeah, I don't like doctors like, say, McDougall, who seem to promote a vegan diet, don't like the term vegan. He says it leaves too much leeway to eat vegan junk food and french fries. And as we know, it's all about a whole food plant-based diet like he promotes and which we follow ourselves.
And that's what us high-carb, low-fat vegans were all excited about. When we saw the clip on GMA, it appeared that Marco Borges' 22-day revolution was all about eating whole food plant-based diets. But in this extra footage that wasn't included in the package, he seems to have loosened the plant-based definition even further.
And allowing yourself to define plant-based the way that is most suitable to you is when you win.
So what I get from that is after 22 days, you can just YOLO it.
Yeah, that explains the hamburgers with Nicki Minaj in the Coachella video.
And the cheese pizza in Italy.
I can see on the one hand, it's like, there's the whole Meatless Monday thing, which we've been pretty cool about Meatless Mondays.
It's a good start, yeah.
Yeah, they just made Meatless Mondays a thing here in Long Beach, and we were happy about that. Of course, we're all for...
Making the baby steps.
Making the baby steps you guys are talking about in the comments, and, just working your way up. But it seems like you're kind of going backwards if you've done the 22 days, where he says after 22 days you've changed a habit.
And you created a new habit, a habit of not needing to eat meat and dairy anymore. But then you go back on it, so what's the point of creating a new habit if that new habit doesn't take hold? Because the definition of habit is you keep doing it over and over.
Yeah, it's really sad. But so to find out a little bit more about what Mario is thinking, there's another clip that wasn't on GMA.
When we founded 22 Days Nutrition, we started off with the word vegan, and people were like, that's really cool, but vegan, oh man, that's tough. That's really, really tough. And I realized that there was this negative connotation, sort of.
Okay, this whole thing just keeps confusing me more and more the deeper you go down this rabbit hole, because I just looked on his website and it still says 22-day vegan challenge. Which is it?
I want to be totally clear, we're not bagging on people who are making, steps towards reducing their meat and dairy consumption. So yeah, if someone follows this diet, awesome. They're not eating meat for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I know a lot of you guys out there are, in similar positions, just making baby steps toward veganism. But one of the other criticisms that's been coming up in our YouTube comments is the fact that this seems to be a very low-calorie diet.
Yeah, if you watch more of this clip that they didn't show, they had people giving testimonies how they lost 20 pounds in 20 days. And I'm going, wait, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
If you go vegan, it takes a little bit of time, and it turns out, I was doing a lot of research on this, hard to find an exact calorie count for the day, but it's estimated that these meals total up to about 13 to just 1,600 calories per day, which puts it on par with many other diets that have been criticized for being a little low on the calories, such as...
Bikini Body Guide and Blogilates, which have also been very hot topics in our community this year.
another criticism of this food service is it's pretty darn expensive for the few calories you get, actually. I mean, it's like $10 odd a meal. And someone like me, I would need to eat like 2 or 3 of these meals to get the calories I need for the kind of, activity I have. So I'd be like $30 a meal. Completely unsustainable.
Wow, that's a lot of bananas, rice, and beans, I can tell you that.
So here's what I would recommend for Beyonce or anyone else trying to do what she's trying to do. Do what we're doing. Have a whole food, plant-based diet. You'll lose the weight, probably not a pound a day like she was doing. Like, it's not calorie restriction, but look, we're doing pretty well. And as we show, it works pretty well in the long term. I know Beyonce was complaining how her weight would kind of go up and down over time.
Well, probably with all the calorie restriction, that's why she was tempted to eat the hamburgers and the cheese pizza.
Absolutely. And if you're full all the time like we are, you don't crave in and have these YOLO days where you want to go eat a bunch of burgers. So
I guess we YOLO out on a vegan sandwich now and again.
So once again, it all comes back to a healthy, sustainable, plant-based diet where you're not starving yourself. Eating foods that are really affordable.
And easy to make.
Easy to make. You don't need some guy to ship them to your house.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really take that much culinary genius to make a smoothie.
Or make some rice or boil some potatoes. Pretty easy. Alright, so to be absolutely clear, we're not saying Beyonce is a bad person.
Oh my gosh, no.
And we're not saying that she is or is not a vegan advocate. In her own words, sounds like she doesn't even want to be known as a vegan advocate.
Yeah, oh well.
So what do you guys think about this? Is Beyonce a vegan or not a vegan?
I think we all know the answer to that. She's not a vegan, doesn't want to be a vegan. Maybe one day she'll change her mind, who knows?
Yeah, what do you think? Post your thoughts down below there. And if you like this Beyonce expose, like up there.
I guess it is an expose.
And if you're new to our channel, subscribe up there or down there for more from me and Angie here at Happy Healthy Vegan.
One last thing, I swear we're not being judgmental. We're just trying to spread the news.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be objective truth spreaders here, so don't shoot the messengers. So until next time, keep it carb.
And keep it compassionate.
And rational too. I do want to give her one piece of advice though. When going to a vegan restaurant, I'm just saying, I don't want to be the vegan police, but just think about how insensitive it is to wear leather and fur to a vegan restaurant. It's just not cool, alright? So try to remember that in the future.
A little bit like, I don't know, going into church wearing a weird pentagram.
Yeah, it's like
shirt
that.
Or something.
There's no rule anywhere, but just kind of insensitive, and it will attract a lot of unwanted attention.
Yeah, no wonder Peter made a secret video of her doing it. I mean, she's kind of begging for it, sadly.